It's official, folks. It's now all out in the open, and we're going to kick off the 2019-2020 Championship season up against Charlton. We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video, this time taking a look at the brand new, squeaky clean 2019-2020 Championship fixtures, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, world football related, we go all here under one roof. Now, before we take a little look at those fixtures, I want to bring your attention to the screen here, boys and girls. If I can hop on over, bear with me. Yo, that's right, folks. I am still on the lookout for Blackburn Rovers fans for the new season as guest supporters for the match previews, match reviews. If you are interested, I know I've got a few already. I'm looking for 23 in total. Probably got about 10, 12 maybe that have already committed to it, and I'm going to talk to those guys starting next week, I think. So if you want to get stuck in and get involved, get in contact with me, maybe in the chat section down below or via Twitter. I would love to have you guys on board of all personalities, wherever you are in the world. We can work out time difference and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's get cracking. And I'm not going to lie to you, folks. I was nice and early, 4 a.m. for me, 9 a.m. to catch the release of these fixtures. So I got them. So there's no instant shock, but we're going to go over them. There we go. Here they are. Now you can download this graphic here from the Blackburn Rovers official website. I'm just borrowing it for you. So we open up the campaign against Charlton Athletic at home at Ewood Park. A definite winnable game here, boys and girls. Definitely winnable. And I think, to be honest with you, I don't think there could have been a better match to start with. I mentioned this on the live stream, which I was over on YouTube. We've yet to win again. The last time that we won an opening game fixture was back in 2010, 2011. So it's knocking on 10 years, give or take. So maybe this is the year that we could do it. So we do follow the Charlton game up against the London team, Fulham. So we head down south to Fulham. Then we take on Jonathan Woodgate's Middlesbrough. Then we take on current managerless Hull City. Cardiff City return back to Ewood Park as well with Neil Warnock and West Brom. Wrap up a very, very complicated month of August. So, but yeah, it's definitely points to the board there. In fact, I've actually gone through these months, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of what I think will happen points wise, and I'll give you a little rundown of that tally at the end and see where that comes. But also, hot off the press, just taking a look at it now, Rovers have been drawn at home against Oldham Athletic in the Carabaro Cup, and that game will take place on the 12th of August. So sandwiched in between the Fulham Middlesbrough game is a home tie against Oldham Athletic. So it's definitely winnable as well in the Carabao Cup, so hopefully we can get through this first round bogey stage and get into the second round, and maybe we can take on some bigger boys a little bit further down the road. I love another East Lancashire derby, because that seems to be the only way we're going to play them these days, because we seem to be stuck here. They seem to be holding their own in the Prem. But anyway, so yeah, into the month of September, we have two home games against Londonish sides, Millwall and Luton, and then a trip down to the Majewski as well. I think there's international football in that month. I'm not going to go through them all. I'll go through some of the key ones. Over in Boxing Day, Blackburn Rovers will take on Birmingham City at home. Then they take down to the Macau Point, or the John Smith Stadium, or whatever they call it these days, up against Huddersfield before a New Year's Day match against Nottingham Forest. The games against Preston will take place on the 26th of October and the 11th of Jan, so they are quick fire. Also, we take on Wigan on the 21st of December, and also the rematch at their place will be on the 18th of March. We end the season with the final two games, Reading at home and Luton away. So yeah, here is a quick overview. I believe we could get 10 points is very, very doable in the month of August. I think the home games for sure, and at least maybe one of the away games we should be able to pick up a point. But that's, again, these are just hot off the press, just quick fire looking at them. I'm not studying them. I'm not got the form book out. Don't know too much about any signings coming in or coming out or whatever. This is just what I believe is definitely doable for Rovers. So 10 points on the board here. Into the month of September, only 3 games on the table there. 9 points available. 7 points for me, I think. Basically, I think we can get something from each one of those 3 games. Obviously, 2 home games is massive. Millwall and Luton definitely winnable. The Reading game and the Majeski certainly be able to pick up a point. We could even go 9. This could be the month for the Mowbray to get manager of the month. Into the month of October, a busy month. 5 games in this one. For me, 8 points here. Again, the 2 home games are important. Possibly an away win would give us 9 points, but I'm looking at maybe a couple of draws here. The Preston have got us against the ropes these days. Into the month of November, 5 games once again, 7 points this time around. Again, looking at the home games for really picking up the points. The away games look quite big at the moment, but definitely, nothing really scares me, to be honest with you. Into the month of December with 6 games on the table, I see a 10-point haul here for Rovers. Again, the home games are key, but then you got winnable games, possibly Bristol City. You get your 10th point there, or maybe an away win as well. Into the month of January, I'm going for 6 points here. 2 home wins again. Preston and QPR, maybe getting a point or 2 away from home would be good. Into a very, very stacked February, 7 games in here. And I'm only seeing 10 points. This is probably the busiest month for us. I think the Chong away game and Brentford away game could be winnable, which could push that tally up a bit. But I think in wins against Hull City, wins against Stoke and maybe Swansea, dragging our heels a bit against Fulham and Middlesbrough, depending on how we're going at this point. Into the month of March, and I only see 5 points on the board here. The win against Bristol City, hopefully at home, and maybe a couple of draws along the way, Barnsley, Wigan. That would be nice. Into the month of April, and I got a busy month here. 5 games on the board, 7 points for me, and I'm looking at the home games for getting possibly 2 wins and a draw out of that. Even the Millwall away game is definitely winnable. So I'm being a little bit, bashful here. Then wrap it up against Luton. I think we can at least get a point, and that will be 71 points on the board. Now, if we were to take that amount of points and show what that would have achieved last season, it would have had about 7th. And there was definitely more points up for grabs in that. I was just, I'm being a little bit, I don't want to be overly cocky and think, we're going to have 100 points. No, I think because we ended up with 60 points. If we can improve it by 10 points, 12 points maybe, you never know. That might be enough to get ourselves in the playoffs. And we just got to take an example from Norwich, from Sheffield United. Villa, not so much, but these two come out of nowhere, really. The season prior to this, the last time out, they were mid-table crunch clashes like us. So I'm just a little bit hesitant what's going on in the transfer market. That's kind of got me a little bit off the ball a little bit. I just hope that Mowbray gets his act together, gets the signings in, especially defence. Defence, boys, defence. And once again, that's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks, for this one. I'm just going to go over some little bits and pieces, bit of admin for you. Still on the lookout for Blackburn Rovers fans. If you are interested, again, I am shouting it out for you. Please get involved. Get in touch with me down in the old chat section, comment section down below, or over on Twitter. Follow me at Roverseas. Get in touch with me then. Let me know if you want to get involved, because now we know the fixtures are out. I'm going to start sending out little emails and things like that to the people I've already stepped it up a bit. They're going to get the first dibs of what games they want to do. So if you can get in touch with me before I send that out, you could be in the mix and get your games out of the way nice and early. Anyway, also just want to let you know the Fantasy Football League. I'm going to be doing a Blackburn Overseas exclusive Fantasy Football League for the channel. So if you are interested, it's free to enter, monthly prizes, and a grand prize at the end of it. And I'll also have weekly videos to kind of give you an update on what's going on in the table, who's going to win the prize, who's in any potential good bits of business, any transfer things, and all that kind of stuff. I've been playing fantasy football for like 20 odd years, so I thought, you know what, I might always make some content about it, a weekly video on it. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Also, just want to let you know about the old Patreon, boys, because I am tweaking the perks and privileges a little bit, trying to offer you some more perks if you want to get involved with the Patreon. I'd love to see you. Love to see you on board. It does give us a boost creatively, kind of pushes the channel a little bit further as well. So get stuck in, get involved, and links to the old Patreon should be in the description below. Also, going to be going live in the month of September and beyond. I was going to do this at the start of the season, but I'm going to be on vacation, so I can't do it live because the wife would kill me. So I'm going to be going live for Champions League, match predictions, Premier League, and the Championship. Each match day we'll be doing a live session over on YouTube, so get stuck in, get involved with your own predictions, because I'd love to see some viewer opinion as well. Speaking of live, I am still going live over in the months of June and July. Please get involved. I'm trying to get myself up to 50 followers. I'm on about 48 right now, so you could be that main man that does it, gets me over the edge into the 50. Trying to get to become a Twitch affiliate, I think it is. Yeah, we're predicting the Gold Cup, the Copa America, and the African Cup of Nations as well. So we've been doing that so far. Stop by, just give me a couple of predictions and just do one. That's all you need to do. Love to see you. And also, in the month of September, we'll be going live for the match days for Blackburn Rovers. I'll do live watch-alongs. You can join me in, watch me scream and shout and rip my hair out as Rovers trying to claw their way up to the table into the old top 6 and beyond, boys and girls. But that, my friends, is all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up, but if you do, smash the subscribe. Trying to bring you up to date with all the Blackburn Rovers content. Right here, we did the fixtures, so now we know who we're up against Charlton, kicking off the season. But yeah, looking forward to the next few weeks. Hopefully Mowbray's had his vacation, their boys are coming home off the, Darren Lenihan's wedding and all that's done and dusted. Hopefully they come back refreshed, recharged, and ready to get going. I've seen Rothwell's busting his ass, so hopefully we can see more of those boys doing that as well. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. Until I speak to you again, thumbs up, subscribe, ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.